This is the Sam Space Podcast. Hey guys, what's up? It's your homeboy, Dr. Sam. And yes, you're welcome to another episode of Sam Space. So, yeah, today, guys, the episode for today is going to be a bit more lax, right? So, I want to say a very big thank you for everyone, rather to everyone that has been, interacting with my content. Thank you so much for the feedback. Thank you so much for the likes, the shares, you know, and the subscriptions also. I'm seeing the amount of people that have subscribed to my channel, and I'm really grateful, like really grateful and happy that, okay, yes, people actually want to hear what I have to say you know so, guys, I think I'll just get down to business because I don't want to take so much time. And funny enough, that is actually what this is about. So, I heard I watched a video, and in this video was the man Jordan Peterson. Okay? Yeah, it was Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson was in this video, and for the first time since I've known the guy, he was in tears. Yeah. Jordan Peterson, in case you don't know him, he's the renowned he's a renowned what I call it, a psychologist. He's a renowned psychologist, a social commentator, and yeah, like that dude, you really can't get that guy in the corner at all. He's like very smart. He's super smart. So I saw Jordan Peterson in this video, and he's actually in tears. His eyes are almost red, and he's talking about the concept of time, about how that time can pass you by easily and quickly if you're not intentional about its use. He was talking about how you can easily and quickly lose time, you know, how you can lose time and how you have to appreciate those around you, you know. Yeah. Now, see where I'm going. He actually made a reference that hit me. He made a reference about how, if you have parents, if your parents are alive, please just take care of them, show them love. If there are people around you that have touched your life, please don't hesitate to let them know. I know this might sound weird coming at the beginning of the year, but yeah, I don't know, I just felt like it was something that was worth sharing. And yeah, he was talking about how we should make the most of our time. We should live every day intentionally. And that got me thinking, like, how are you living? As far as I'm concerned, I think the month of January is way gone, right? The month of January rather is way gone, and it's as good as done. We can't get it back again, right? So how are you using your time? How exactly are you using your time? Are you using your time to better yourself? Are you using your time to actually like show love to people? Are you using your time to actually make people know that they're important to you? That's one of the things I do. I tell people, if I'm not able to show it in any way, if I'm not able to maybe even send you a gift or even send you a writing or a postcard, I am willing and able to at least send you a voice note, send you a video of me appreciating you, to let you know that you mean a lot to me and all. It's something that I started recently because I recognize how futile it is, how futile it is actually crying over a lost opportunity. You know, like there's this saying, crying over spilt milk. Do you understand? Like, what's the essence? Like, if milk has been spilled, if milk is on the floor and it's splattered all over the floor, what's the point? You just clean it up, right? That's the same thing with time. Like, if it's lost, it probably cannot be regained. You know, if an event has gone past, unless one takes, like intentional steps to recreate that event, it might never be the same as that first event that passed. So I'm going back to the same thing. Like, how you spending your time? How are you spending your time? Who are you spending your time with? Um, Please pardon. In one of my episodes, I'm going to try my best. I'm actually going to try my best to, talk about family. I really want us to talk about family at one point because I'm a family oriented person. Like, yeah, I grew up in a big family, so I want us to talk about family. A large number of times, even in today's society, we tend to see some people have kind of demonized, yeah, people have kind of demonized the tendency of family, especially blood relatives. We tend to have this belief right now that it's your own blood relatives that will always want to have your neck, They always want to come after you and all this kind of stuff. But it's actually not true. In some cases, it's actually not true. It's not true most of the time. It's actually not true most of the time. Because whether you like it or not, whether you like it or not, in some cases, they'll be the ones to have your back. So, what are you spending your time doing? Back to the main talk. What exactly are you spending your time doing? How are you making the most of each day that's passing by? How are you executing projects? Like currently right now I'm trying my best to I'm trying to run two projects at the same time, two major projects that I know that will help me later on in the future. Although there's still one major one that's, by God's grace, when it pulls through this year, hopefully y'all will hear about it. And yes, just how important is time to you? How important is time to you? Just that kind of thing. And permit me to actually emphasize how short time is. You know, please see, guys, kick aside everything you hear about time management for a few seconds. Just kick it aside, okay? Just kick it one side. The truth is, a second gone cannot be regained. And the truth is, no matter how much you manage your time, sometimes it will seem like there is actually not enough time, unfortunately. So I'm looking at how short time can be. I'm looking at how short time can be, especially when you have loved ones and they pass on. Yeah, especially when you have loved ones and they pass on. Because whether we like it or not, even in this year 2022, someone somewhere will probably lose a loved one. Someone somewhere will probably lose someone that was dear to him or her. Someone somewhere is probably going to be wishing or thinking that, God, I wish I had more time to actually tell this person what I felt. I wish I had more time to spend with this person. And I don't want you to be that person. I don't want you to ever be that person. Yes, you are the other end of the screen. I don't want you to ever be that person. I don't want you to be the person that is crying in regret at the graveside of this person that, oh, I wish I had enough time to spend. No. Make use of what you have now. Make use of the few years, or maybe months, or maybe days, or maybe hours that you have. I received a call from a loved one of mine, a relative of mine, and we hadn't spoken in a while. And, you know, he actually gave me a call because, he had heard of a certain incident that was happening at my place of residence, and he wanted to know if I was pretty much okay. And I told him, yeah, I'm fine. And it felt good. We just called, we just talked, we okay, as some Africans would say, we gisted. So we just exchanged gist for some time and all, and it felt good. And it made me recognize that people still care. People still care. People still want to know how you're doing. People still want to know how you're faring. People still want to know how you are, how things are going with you. So, as busy as this world is, I feel like if something is important to you, you will make out time for that thing. So if people are important to you, if people are actually important to you, make out time for them. You make out time for these people, right? You will. You'll make out time for these people. If people are actually important to you, you will make out time for them. Yeah, that's one point I really want to pass across. If people are very important to you, make out time for them. If certain things are important to you, make out time for them. And at the same time, you also need to learn how to give the priority of your time to certain things. I don't know if that makes more sense. You know, I know it probably seems like I'm babbling today, but yeah, a large number of times these stuff are not scripted. I just wanted to let someone know somewhere that, yeah, time is ticking, the clock is ticking. Do whatever you need to do to get to where you need to get to, but at the same time, don't forget that you will need people, and those people have helped you to get to where you need to get to. And it's important that you take out the time to actually show them appreciation. It's important to show these people that they're important to you. At least they're still on your mind. A text, a video, a voice note, it could do a lot. A call, it can do a lot. You know, it can actually do a whole lot for you. And When you do that, I don't know, I feel like life will become more full. That's another thing I want to do intentionally this year, reach out to people, try my best, even if it's maybe if you're going to visit someone, just try and get something, maybe like a pack of juice, something like that, pack of juice, maybe get food, just get something, just show them how much they mean to you, because it's a way God has made it. I don't know why, but things have been structured in this way that we need to work along with people. And if people do not feel appreciated, if people are not appreciated by you, or if they don't feel appreciated by you, the truth is, even if they are your employees, even if you employed them, even if they are related to you by blood, it doesn't guarantee the fact that they will stay there forever if they don't feel appreciated. Now I'm talking including your parents, your mom and your dad. Yeah. If they don't feel appreciated by you, the truth is there will be that little resentment that will be there. So I'm speaking especially to those of us in our generation that feel like we've outgrown our parents, that we feel like maybe some of us have a certain kind of resent for our parents. Maybe we feel like our parents did us dirty at one point or the other. I want to tell you the truth that time is ticking. Time is ticking. I know that there's a part of you that feels like, what do I need them for? Yeah, believe me, as old as they are, you might need them for something. Guys, the last thing you want is to be at the graveside of that person or live with that thought that I could have done this, but I didn't. I could have let this person know how much they mean to me, but I didn't. It's hurtful. It's a pain I don't encourage anyone to ever carry. It's a pain I don't pray for anybody to have. It is painful as it is hurtful. So guys, I encourage you, take out time. Take out time actually and show people love. Take out time to let people know that they're important to you. Just take out time and just do some of these things. They might seem mundane, but they're important. You know, I didn't know how important it was to reach out to people until one day I was so down and depressed, and I will not lie to you. There were certain thoughts that were not okay that were running through my head. I can't disclose it right now because for some strange reason, or rather for personal reasons. Yeah, thoughts that were not nice were running through my mind, thoughts of depression, they were really just running rampant. And mind you, this was actually a day to my birthday. Yeah, this was on the eve of my birthday. Yeah. And I can't deny it. It was a horrid experience. I don't pray for anyone to have that, but people reached out to me. And this was literally the early hours of the morning. They brought a cake to my room, and sang for me and just like appreciated me. And it felt good. I felt happy. I felt joyful. It felt good. It felt happy. It felt joyful. I can't deny it was wonderful. So guys, yeah, it's important. You don't know how much time you have left with these people. Always try to show people that they mean a lot to you, or at least show them that they are loved, that they're appreciated. Just get them something. I'm preaching this gospel now because it's something at least I've started to apply. You know, if someone has offended you, let them know that they've offended you, and let's just move on because life is too short. Life is too short. Live every day with the intention of being your best self. Live every day with the intention of, okay, that anyone that comes close to you today, anyone that comes close to you today will live with a joyful experience of you. Because I don't know where I heard this. You are a spirit having a human body experience. I don't know how to put it, but that's it. So can everyone that comes around you have that joyful and jolly experience of you? Is it possible? If it's something you can do, then I encourage you to start now. Remember, we don't know how much time we have left. And no, please, I did not lose anyone. I did not lose anyone at all. But, I just realized that it's short. So guys, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also don't forget to click the bell icon so you'll be the first to know when a new video is up on the channel. And I really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for every single thing. And there's a special person that actually reached out to me and, gave me a few tips on things that I could do to, better the channel and everything. And I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you so much, guys. Okay. Until you meet next time. Thanks.